and using food dye actually is really neat because you get like really pastel colors, almost like if you were coloring cookies and you were making the frosting. So we'll probably get pastel green if you guys choose to do green for St. Patrick's Day. Otherwise, you can use other colors.
Rubber bands.
Okay, Sarah, hold
What's
on.
that?
Sarah, let's let Brooke finish, okay? And then you can talk to it, then you can share.
I'll do this. So yeah, I wanted to just show you, does everyone have their supplies? I've got like a handkerchief. I'm gonna change the angle. I've got a handkerchief. I also have a white t-shirt that I got paint on because I figured if I'm gonna have the food dye out, might as well do that shirt too. Sorry, that's what it's like. Someone was trying to call me.
Oh.
So there's a couple different designs. So I wanted to ask you guys, since it's a small group, we can either do a spiral or we can do, well, the other design is more like, I guess like they call it a sunburst. So if you want, we can do, I can show you both. But one is like a spiral of color, and the other one is more like the sun has rays coming out from it.
Natalia, is there one that sounds more interesting to you?
Like the sunburst.
The sun.
Okay.
I don't care. I'll do whatever.
Okay. Well, I can show you how to.
Two as well.
Oh, cool. Okay. Well, maybe you'll want to try both. If you want to do the sunburst, that one's really easy.
I'll twist it.
What I'm gonna do, does everyone have like a handkerchief or what do they have to dye?
Yep, everyone has one of those.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is go back and forth almost like I was making a paper fan, like an accordion. So I'm just gonna decide how big I want it, maybe an inch. And I'm just gonna go back and forth and fold it. And so you definitely can't mess that up at all. Some people worry they're gonna do it wrong, but if you folded it a different way, you just get a different design.
Yeah, you twist it in the middle too, if you wanna.
Yeah, that's the other way. So this is what I'm doing, and now I'm just gonna go back and forth, and you're going to have almost like little steps, or it's gonna look like a book. I'm just folding it back and forth.
I'm gonna do mine differently.
Back and forth. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways. Over the years, I've gotten to learn a couple of them, and I was always surprised at how many different ways you can tie dye and the neat designs you can get. So because we have such a small item, we don't need a lot of rubber bands. I'm just putting one across each way. So I'm not sure if you can see. Yeah, just like that. So I just doubled it over so it's tight. And the other one I'm gonna do is show you the swirl.
Hold on, Brooke, can I just pause you for a sec? Natalia, how are you doing with the sunburst one?
Oh, it's good.
Is it folded up? You're
Um,
folding it?
yeah.
Okay, Sarah, I see are you putting the rubber bands on it?
I'm not doing that.
Oh, you were doing your own, right? You said that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, oh, yep, you can totally do the, I know what Sarah's doing too. That's a fun one, where you just kind of do little bunches and it'll be little starbursts everywhere.
Mm-hmm. I have one I did. I have another one I did somewhere. I was gonna wear it today, the tie-dye, because I don't mind to get tie-dyed.
Natalia, do you have one or two that you're doing? One?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Awesome. The other way I just thought I'd show you, since I know you record this. What we are gonna do, I'm gonna take my phone and it can watch me turn it around. Okay, so this is my t-shirt that's all messy from a project we did last week, I think. And what I would do is I would just take my finger wherever I want the swirl to be starting, and I would pinch it, and then I'm just gonna turn it. Turn, 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 and you're just gonna basically end up with a little sun like that. And you would just fold all your pieces together.
That way it's really fun. I've done it that way before. I did a sweatshirt that way.
Oh, nice. And
Yeah.
so this is not bad. It looks messier. I'm gonna turn my phone around one more time and show you. I'll hold it up for you to see what it's like. So what you would do is you'd have this really messy t-shirt. I mean, you could even do it just in a kind of like a ball. And I'm just gonna put a rubber band across one way, across the other way, and then the extra rubber bands really are just there to keep the shirt in place. If you have little pieces that are out of place, you can take the rubber band and
I'm doing like, well, I like to.
and it also helps you if you want to do different colors. So if you wanted your sunburst to have different colors, you could actually say, oh, I'm only going to put red in this little piece of the pie. And when you flipped it over, you would continue. And so it kind of helps you where you're going to put your color.
I got a big shirt. A lot of rubber bands.
You what?
You got a lot of rubber bands. It's a weird looking shirt.
Okay.
That's all right though. We'll have to do that another time.
Yeah, and so take your time. Now for the fun part, the messy part. Now food dye will come out of your skin.
Oh, gloves.
It does take a couple days.
I know. Realize that. I did.
I do have gloves. Okay. Yeah, you guys tell me when you're ready.
I'm
And
ready.
we can do the dyeing part. You ready? Okay.
You dip it. Do you dip it in the first?
The water.
Yeah,
The water.
first? Yeah.
You can dip it in water if you want. If you have a couple of minutes, we can go do that. So it works really well to kind of like fill your sink with water and.
But you're using your room and you don't have a sink.
Just-
Sarah, did you make
Okay.
a small one? I know you had that cup you were gonna fill up, but
Yeah, I have a small thing of water that I was just gonna dunk mine in.
I have a water, something of water.
Okay, yeah, I have some clean water, so I can show you with the small one, and I'll do the other one later.
Is it with cold water or hot water?
It doesn't matter, actually.
I have lukewarm water.
You have lukewarm? Okay, mine is just room temperature, because I was gonna paint today and I didn't, so. It's just sitting here. And you just want to immerse it in the water because you want everything to basically accept the dye, almost like when we paint and we watercolor, sometimes we need to wet the paper first. So it's the same way. So I'm just gonna squish it in here. And oh, look at that. It's taking the water because it's sinking.
I'm thinking too.
I didn't know that was gonna happen. That is a first for me. And my hand is bigger than the cup.
And then you need something to rinse it out into as well. You rinse it out in the thing too as well.
Yes, I'm gonna just kind of squeeze mine out into this cup. And it's kind of like a fishing game right now.
Oh, no.
It's really fun.
This should be like art adventures with Brooke.
Do we need to put
Natalia, are you?
So it's
vinegar?
No, just put, did you get it wet in water? Just the water.
It's the water. Right now I'm doing the water. I'm just taking my shirt by little, getting it wet by little.
Okay.
Okay.
And in my room, I don't want to do class downstairs. My sister's doing class downstairs. I don't want to interrupt her.
And I'm just wetting this other t-shirt.
I'm taking all the water.
Here we go.
It's like funny. It's like soaking all the water. Like no more water.
Yeah.
So you're gonna want to leave this overnight.
Okay.
So save your glove so that you can use that tomorrow when
Okay.
you're working on your shirt again.
Okay. I have extra gloves.
Okay.
So downstairs. Because we tie dye a lot in my family.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Family. My sister and I like to tie dye.
Nice.
All right. Now it doesn't have to be perfect. If it's not soaked, that's okay. But I know this shirt will be okay because it's been washed a bunch.
Ew.
And so what I'm gonna do on the little handkerchief is just dot some of this dye on here. You can see it. I'm just gonna fill in one area like of the triangle. And I'm gonna flip it over and I'm gonna do the other side.
Right, that's done.
And it's probably gonna run a little bit.
Where?
So I'm not one right next to it. I'm gonna skip one, but you can do whatever you like.
Oh, here. I guess I'm gonna clean it up.
Natalia, are you gonna use green or a different color?
I like different color.
Yeah. Awesome. I can't wait to see it.
I'm back. I had to get my t-shirt tie dyed. I got paid.
Okay.
This is the one I
So
tied
right
up
now,
ago.
fun.
Now it's
Oh,
my
cool.
now it's my painting shirt.
Nice.
Water,
It's a good idea.
I felt water, so I'm cleaning it up.
So I skipped a couple squares, but as you can see, even like the little bit of dye is coming off on my fingers and wetting the other part. So it'll be a little polka dot. But this is gonna be really, really pastel. When we end up washing these out, these aren't gonna be this dark.
But they want them dark.
Well, then we would do it another way. Because I was trying to have it so that we were buying things and we got to use them twice on the projects. So
They're
so
gonna be
this will
pretty.
be kind of like, it's gonna be like an Easter egg kind of shirt.
Yeah. Sarah, what color are you using?
Is this black?
Black. Oh.
Yeah, I'm making it really cool.
Oh, I can't wait to see it all.
This black, yeah, this is black. It says black right on it.
Everyone will have to send us pictures tomorrow after the reveal.
Well, all my
Yeah.
sisters pulled it out for me. I love it. We should keep using these.
Ooh, I'm excited.
We
I'm
should use it-
excited.
oh.
I really hope it turns out.
We use full coloring for.
So I'm doing some orange and blue.
Ooh.
I love this
What's
project.
that?
She's full coloring for other projects too. We should do tie dyeing eggs.
So the orange and blue is kind of turning into a purple in
Blue,
some spots
red.
and green in some spots.
Look,
So it's gonna be fun and interesting.
I'm doing what
Anyone getting fun colors?
I got on my 2 for 2. I got my on this. I'm doing this right now. My shingle chip.
That looks nice, Sarah.
Ooh.
My niece is gonna love it. It's for her. I gotta do my.
You know what I was thinking? If anyone had a white mask, you could totally do that too.
Oh, we should. Wish we had done that. Wish I brought like mask.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Sometimes people, I don't know, different places I know give away white masks.
I was
So
so-
if you get one, we actually did that. We did that at work and it was really fun. It ends up being very pastel.
I'm doing blue right now.
Awesome.
He's got my blue up. This is gonna be all gone.
That's okay.
That's all right. I got a trash bag.
Natalia, how's yours going?
Good.
Good. Okay.
I'm doing my shirt right now. It's going. Oh, actually.
Yeah, it'll be pretty.
I'm doing this blue.
Nice.
A little bit blue on my handkerchief too. Oops.
I did green on the one and then I'm doing blue and red and orange. So it'll be a surprise tomorrow.
I'm doing a little bit of everything on both shirts, both of them. I'm trying to get this blue up.
So I don't know what time you guys are free tomorrow, but you should let it definitely sit overnight. And some
Okay.
people say you can let it sit like 24 hours.
What we have the vinegar for? Is the vinegar after this?
The vinegar,
Yeah.
after.
Okay.
So like before you wash it. Yeah,
For tomorrow.
tomorrow. Yep.
Okay. So I got vinegar into a cup and I think I was gonna need it.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of different ways to do it. With the food dye, you're gonna end up with like a very pastel color. So like how I kind of have right here, the other sides.
Mhm.
We'll still have a design, but it'll be like pastel in the places that we put the large amount of color. And so like sometimes people are looking for something like super bright like this, and you do have to buy the actual like fabric dyes. So like I think you can see them in the grocery store. They're called like RIT. I don't know if you call it like RIT, but you would have to use those dyes.
Okay.
But tomorrow what we're gonna do, when everyone's ready, we'll leave these. You can cover them. You don't have to, because they are wet.
Art table.
Yep. So I have mine on a plastic plate that I use for paint. So if you want to put it on in a plastic bag, garbage bag, you can. And
Have that.
you don't want to touch it until tomorrow, whenever you can't wait any longer. And then you're going to take it and you're going to soak it in,
Vinegar.
depends how big your item is, right? So if you have more, like 2 items, you know, you're gonna do like a cup of warm water and a cup of
Okay.
vinegar. And I like to put salt in it too.
Okay.
If you have something small like this, you probably won't need a cup of each. You know, you might need a half cup of water, a half cup of vinegar, and you just want to leave it in there for like 10 minutes. And I usually do like a little bit of salt, like just it helps retain the color.
Mhm.
Then what we're gonna do with the rubber band still on after the 10 minutes has gone, you're going to go under like your kitchen sink, not under, but you're going to go to your kitchen sink and you're going to squeeze it out there and you're going to squeeze out the color and you're going to let the water run over it and you're going to be squeezing it with your gloves on until the water in the sink is clear. So it's a lot of rinsing.
Help me.
You can take your rubber bands off then too. I just like to keep them in place as long as I can so that the dye kind of stays right there. And then you're gonna actually wash it in the washing machine, but
No.
no soap.
Mhm.
Yeah, no soap.
I know.
'Cause I don't know if anyone lives at home, but it won't ruin your washing machine because
Well.
afterwards, like you run a cycle with soap if you're scared. But sometimes I'll do that because I don't want to dye anything another color. So I will run an empty load or like towels or something and soap after. And then you'll throw it in the dryer just on high heat and it should come out really pretty. But we can email those directions to you too if you want.
But you don't wanna if you don't live in it, especially live somewhere you don't have a washer and dryer. But I have a washer and dryer, but if you don't live at home, people don't live at home, they don't have a washer and dryer, they can do it the laundromat.
Yep. Or if you wanted to, you could still like line dry it. And then you could take an iron to it when it's dry. You could iron it to heat set it. Because it just needs heat. So if you don't have your own dryer, that's okay.
I do have my own dryer since some people don't have their own dryer.
Cool.
Natalia, does that all make sense to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know it's kind of a lot of instructions, but you can't mess it up, even if it doesn't come out exactly how you want. So we'll just leave this till tomorrow and I'll just like go over it one more time. But if you want to write notes, otherwise, maybe we can email it, Emma, and
Yeah,
I can email it to you and maybe you could send it.
definitely. Yeah.
You guys want to see?
Yeah, I want to see the colors.
It's not finished, but
Oh, cool. That'll be pretty.
oh yeah.
Can you email the directions?
Yes, we will
Mhm.
email them to you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
My,
I'm excited.
my sister knows how to do this, so I'll have her help me.
I know
Okay.
it's gonna be neat, and then we can compare it to the other ones that you've done with another dye.
Yeah, I have tie-dyeing kit, and I love it.
Cool.
All right. So yeah, we'll email you. So Brooke, if you email me